Hello! Welcome to the weekly review.
Yay!
Colleen, what's a weekly review?
Well, mine is going to be slightly not standard, but I'll get to that in a minute. Usually, what a weekly review is contemplation, reevaluation, renegotiation, and consideration of all of your, did I say consideration twice? Anyway,
I don't know.
of your commitments to yourself, to other people, to the universe, to snails. No, not to snails. You cannot. There's no snails. So I'm asking you for the snails. Okay, apparently that's the mood I'm in.
That's the energy you're bringing.
It's about thinking and about pruning and about reevaluating. What the heck is even going on right now with things and projects and tasks and calendars and commitments? Stop me.
Yeah, thinking about your work, and not getting stuck in your work.
Yeah.
And your life, not just work, but
Yeah.
I know somebody who does like quarterly review where they think about like all their roles, like how am I doing as a husband, as a father, as a friend, as like all the different roles they have.
Mm-hmm.
And how do they want to do better?
Cool.
I like how I'm using generic pronouns after I just said husband, but okay. Anyway, so what are your intentions for this here weekly review? Oh, before we only have one more weekly review at this time slot. Next week will be at this time, and the week afterwards, it'll be Tuesday at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. Okay,
Which means that myself and my spouse get to have double the Marvel / content watching time. It'll be double contenty up in this situation.
Yay!
There's a reference for an audience of one. Well, two, but I doubt the person who that is originating from.
I doubt that too, only because, new baby.
Ooh, that'll do it. Yep.
Yeah. They have tuned in before, but yes.
Cool.
So what are your intentions for this here weekly review? And I'm just talking cowboy now, apparently.
Sorry. Well, partner, my intentions are to actually do some traditional review because I have two situations that if I act now, it is like a quarter of the work as opposed to not acting right now. So I have physical actions, which are not 2 minutes, but boy, would I save on time if I do them right now.
Okay.
So I'm going to do those potentially first so that I can then focus on my review. I would love to do a project review. I'm very project oriented lately, but I think I also need to look at my like mission critical GTD routine items as well. Yeah. So quote unquote 2-minute actions and physical and project and mission critical review items. What about your good self?
Okay. I'm gonna go through my normal steps. I have some like I love these situations, but some potentially big things coming up. Like, moving, but waiting on a response from a report from an inspector. Anyway, it's a whole thing.
It is
I know, it's weird. I did actually review a project today and deleted a whole project that I was like, this isn't relevant anymore. So I think when I'm done with my like checking in with myself normal things, what I really want to do is review some of my video projects that have been neglected because I'm actually kind of doing some again.
Amazing.
Or trying to anyway. So I've got those to do. And I wanna like feel like they represent the real world again. That'd be really nice. So that's my other intention.
Nice.
Shall we do it?
Yes.
Okay.
Let us do it. I'm putting in my 2-minute actions here so that I can actually I can babble at you with you as I do them with my 2 minutes.
Love it.
I'll put the AirPod in and I'll go off camera and
Babble.
babble. Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
I'm really
All I heard was I'm really and then something.
I'm really good at babble, is what I said.
Ah. Is that like I'm really good at technology?
I cannot hazard a guess. Okay. Let's do this, fam. Oh, that wasn't too loud.
All right.
All right. So the two items are I need to finish cutting out the mock-up of these pants because
What?
I just ironed the fabric to cut out the pants. And if I put it away, I'll have to iron it over again. And it's a pain in my bum. I decline. So I need to cut out some pants right now.
Okay. Cutting out some pants. Yeah. I was looking at your capitalization choices for 2-minute actions.
Yes, that is mocking. That is mocking the fact that it is definitely not 2 minutes. That's
I was
internet
wondering
thing
if that might
to
be
do
what it
the
was.
like irregular capitalization thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not huge on this fabric, gotta say, but that is why, actually, Ozak and I had a whole conversation about this. That is why you use fabric that you're not in love with for projects like this, to do a mock-up, to test out the pattern, because then you're not freezing up and feeling like, oh, I have to make such a beautiful, perfect thing. It's like, nah, I'm not huge on this fabric anyway. It doesn't matter if it turns out not the greatest. I will save it. I will save the nice fabric for when I am confident that the pattern works.
Nice.
And Ozak was like, I think I need to go to the thrift store and buy some like ugly sheets or something so that I can have material that I don't care about, quote unquote, ruining. Yes, go, Ozak. Go defeat thy demons of perfectionism.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to put in a name that has nope, that was the wrong E, that has 2 accent marks on vowels.
Ooh, that's
it is
that's tricky.
a dyslexia nightmare.
Yes,
is the thingy on the E going this way or going that way?
Oh, did I tell you that we've basically already diagnosed my 3-year-old with dyslexia?
Cool.
Because they will say things like, I got for that, meaning forgot. Like they verbalize switched syllables.
So somebody I know had a stroke. This was not like recent, but
okay.
And or it was just a bad day for him. He did have a stroke. I just don't know if this was during the stroke. And said and said, so the new thing is lost remembered. I lost remembered it.
Oh, that's kind of awesome.
For forgot. Yeah.
I enjoy that.
So it's become a family thing.
Yeah.
Well, with my in-laws anyway.
Yes. I was about to
count
be
me
like
family.
trying to trying to reassure you. No, I really don't think my 3-year-old had a stroke, but then I thought, just wait to see where she goes with this.
Okay, and you said 3-year-old as I was typing, and I wrote 3 in this text message.
I'm sorry, that does happen.
No, it's just my brain. Oh no, I have actually appreciated how more than previously we have sometimes stayed on mic because I think it doesn't help me form words. I'll be clear about that, but it does help with staying on task and keeping my energy up.
Cool. I have I guess recently been able to do so, especially when I'm doing nonsense like this that I technically shouldn't be doing, but I hope that I kind of want your forgiveness for sort of sewing during the weekly review time. I hope that it makes sense to you what I just said. Like, I'm gonna have to spend a whole bunch of time like re-ironing fabric that I really don't want to do if I don't do it right now.
I get it. My judginess will increase depending on how long you actually spend at it. If you end up spending the whole review on it, I will mock you about this for the next week.
Okay, go right ahead. It's ironic too because I'm making a mock-up, so you can mock me about my mock-up. You can mock me about my mock-up anyway. That's fine. You can do that. Okay. And the other thing is, this is Rayon. Rayon is very picky about things. It's not as bad as like Tool, but I know that these words don't mean anything to you, but they might mean something to Ozok, so that's why I'm saying them.
Yes. Ozok is coming in a little later.
Okay.
I think. I can't actually see the screen that has the chat because I'm trying to do something in another tab.
Right. Okay. Here we go.
I guess I could look in my back end. Oh, there's an Ozok.
Yay!
Okay, Ozok is on hold. Oh, and headachy. I'm sorry, Ozok.
No. Okay. I'm going to have to be like, have you had some water? Have you considered taking a pill? There we go. I'm done. I'm good now. You can ignore me.
For whom?
For Ozok.
Oh.
Water and a pill for the headachy.
Oh, yes. Situation. I also have a headache and took 1 Tylenol before we started and have another one sitting here.
Okay.
Okay, word order rearrangement can be a dyslexia thing, but dyslexia is actually really complicated.
Yeah, it's an umbrella term as well, dyslexia.
Simplification could just be a useful communication optimization. And Ozok's not on hold anymore. Off the phone. Hooray. Oh, but about to call back in a few minutes. There. Lots of important calls happening.
Right. Good.
Hey, can't complain about that. Happen. Water is here. It's disgusting.
What's disgusting?
Really consider sipping some, but water is gross. Is that? I can't remember. Are you just somebody who doesn't like the taste of like regular water, or is your water at that house or wherever you are gross?
That Ozok or me?
Ozok.
Oh. I'm right behind you, Ozok. I am very particular about my water.
Analgesics fairly reliably make no discernible difference. That is often true, and it is all I have access to.
Mm-hmm. There be things.
Indeed. Okay, so I need another tab open so I can do scheduling. I am also doing a task. It is several 2-minute tasks together, so I'm hoping it does not take significantly longer than that.
All right. The scissors are coming out, Sam. This is about to happen right now.
They are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're actually cutting the pants some number of minutes. Oh, I just realized
I didn't include the seam allowance in this pattern. I have to note that down on the pattern. Otherwise, death.
Obviously.
You don't understand, man.
We're going to call this a group class.
No seam allowance. There we go.
I'm putting my committee meetings into into my booking system because yeah.
Right. Oh man. Heck. Ozak, I'm using my iron as a pattern weight, and that's just ghetto as all heck.
Ghetto as all heck.
Yes. Okay, I'm doing it.
Okay.
All right, let's try and give an even seam allowance all the way around the pattern. Will this work? No. I'm eyeballing it. It's terrifying. Yeah. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. I think I need to move furniture out of my way. Inanimate object. Who put that there? It's me. That was the most judgmental, language thing I've ever heard.
It coincided with you saying stuff that I don't know what you said because it was actually about my booking system.
I said, darn inanimate objects, who put those there? It was me.
Ah, yes.
Okay, all right. Seam allowance. Seam allowance.
Mm.
Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Ugh. Ha ha. Hoo hee hee. Ha. I did it. It's now cut out. Item the first completed.
Good.
Aha.
Okay, save template. There you go. Nope. Save template.
Aha. Okay. Not only have I finished that, but I have put the remainder of that fabric away in its box. It's not floating around my office. Whew.
Wait.
Yeah,
You said I could add location.
I did, but I lied. I'm sorry.
Shh. Location. Correct.
On to 2-minute action number 2.
Woohoo! Let's see what happens if I do a test. For this class.
Thank good God.
Hmm.
Suddenly this feels really overwhelming.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, which one is this?
This is put away all the toys.
Oh, geez.
This one's the real time saver one because all the toys are just on the floor up on the upper story. If I do not put them away now, all the sorting I did today will be for nothing. Like it's at least 3 hours of sorting because it will become unsorted. I won't name names.
I was like asked if it was a plug-in iron or the kind that gets heated up on a stove or fire.
It is definitely plug-in because I live in 2023.
Did historical Eastern European ghettos even have electrification?
Definitely not, because if you are oppressed historically, we can't continue to raise your life. We have to continue to oppress you. That's how it works. Okay. I am overwhelmed. I'm so overwhelmed. I don't like this feeling.
Oh.
It's a bad feeling.
Oh, Zach, I went called back on hold again and got transferred to a goodbye message.
Oh, great, good gods.
That is
Doc,
one of my favorite things to hate.
Who do I have to come and hurt on your behalf? Seriously.
I don't know.
My other favorite one is am I on hold or not? Because it's kind of dead air. It's not beeping or anything. It's not also not like buzzing like a or ringing or music. It's just dead air. Am I on hold or not? And how long do you wait in that limbo? Because I might just have to call back anyway, or I might be waiting for someone.
Yep.
That is my nope. So much nope.
So much nope. Okay.
Anyone who hears me coughing, do not fret. I am not dying. I'm just recovering from something. Don't know what it is. Not going to think too hard about it.
But in the olden days, you never knew what it was.
Yes, but I still don't know what it is. Like, I mean, in fact, I took a COVID test and it came back negative, but I don't have much faith in that.
The thing is that Colleen doesn't know if they can still call themselves a COVID virgin. That's
yes.
what's at issue here.
I am no longer an official COVID virgin. I am Schrodinger's COVID version.
Oh. Yes, that is correct.
Not a sentence that I have ever said before.
Yes. Client name. So I'm giving them all the times.
Hashtag brand new sentence.
Jones.
Good old Kathy Jones. She's always there for you.
She is to be my default person to test things on.
Yep. And in fairness, we were all really sick right around the time that Morgan was. So I'm double not sure if COVID virgin.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It is what it is. What it is.
As far as
What
I
it
know, my
is.
parents and my husband still are.
Good for them. You guys have been to Hawaii a few times. Like I haven't even been on
Yeah, but
a
like
train or on a plane.
our first trip to Hawaii, after COVID started, like you had to bring your vaccination card before you could board the airplane. Like they had very, very strict restrictions for going to Hawaii specifically. So it was like the safest travel you could do.
Very true.
The second time was shortly after they said, no one has to wear masks anymore. Just the people in my party did.
Yeah. This is a good idea.
Probably because I was preparing for my
I am moving forward. I'm feeling less overwhelmed by this.
I am
Hooray!
so excited.
Yeah. I'm trying not to be too precious about what I do. What? What?
The test I just ran put me over my Zapier limit.
Oh, BM.
For some amount of time that could be a long time. That will screw me up so bad.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about there's a reason to only do one. Okay. Yeah, this will completely screw up my workflow. This thing I was going to do really quickly, not only will probably cost me money, but I now have to go do it instead of finishing things because I can't have anybody's schedule.
I'm so it's like I was like, oh, let me just cut out my pants fabric here real quick. Oh, I've cut my thumb off. Let me run to the hospital.
Yes, that's well, something like that. Yes, I don't know if cut your thumb off might be too extreme.
I think it'd be hard. I think it'd be very, very hard. You have to work at it. Let's not think about that anymore. Shut up. Oh my God, please shut up.
But yes, some injury happened that necessitates going to a medical facility.
Yeah. I am so sorry. That really sucks.
Thank you. Please, whatever you do,
don't cut my thumb off.
Yeah, also don't do that. But what I mean is my iPad was threatening to switch the Zoom call from this one to my iPad, which would be real bad. Real bad.
Yeah. I'm actually super glad that I did decide to do this on this call because I would have been so paralyzed for so much longer if I didn't have the stream to support me with this. I probably wouldn't even have verbalized it out loud, but I've been like, oh no, and inside my head and not realized it. So I am so thankful for you guys and your support.
Yeah. As I said, is this a testing service? I'm confused. As I said, yeah, maybe not detailing injury details on an all audience stream.
Yeah, sorry. I'm so sorry, Ozak. I apologize. That was bad. I mean, I kind of gave myself the EBGB, so I sincerely apologize to all and sundry.
Mm.
Instead, I will detail all the cute little toys that I have for my little hatchlings over here. I've got some silicone chewies, including my silicone Mjolnir. I don't know if you knew that I had one of those, but I do.
A silicone Mjolnir.
Yes, because I thought,
Cool.
hey, I wear my Mjolnirs all the time, but I don't want to bash a newborn baby in the face with like a chunk of steel. So, hey, silicone instead. That must exist. And it does. And I think I wore it for like a couple months, and then I was like, whatever. And River's still alive, so you know.
Ozark asked what Zapier, and it's an automation service. So it'll do things like automated for you.
Like if it detects that a tropical storm is heading your way, you'll get a text. Which
or when I have a client book a session, please send a task with links to my OmniFocus, which is the one that will destroy me if it's not functioning.
Yes.
Also, my test was successful, I think.
Okay. Silver lining? It would have really sucked if it wasn't. That would have been bad.
If it was also not successful?
Yeah. That would have made me rage. I'd be like, no.
I just have to do something really simple. I was like, oh, well, why would I put it on the guild calendar? I put it on the guild calendar because the guild calendar is the one that doesn't use up my Zapier sessions. Anyway, I only get so many things for it to run, and I just had it run 52 all at once.
Right.
So that's what screwed me up so bad.
Yes.
So I need to find it and change it to the guild one. I was like, oh, that might be confusing, so I won't use it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where do I change it?
Clatter clank. Clatter clank, clatter clank.
Oh. I'd have to change it on every single one, all 52 of them.
Ooh.
Okay, this was in no way, shape, or form a 2-minute action.
Nope. It was 2-minute action, like the way I on purpose capitalized it in my notes there.
This, I've made a terrible mistake, in the words of Joe Bluth.
Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Another box has been boxed. That box is becoming the kitchen supplies box.
This is not what I meant to have happen. I was going to do this thing, and it was going to be so quick.
I know.
I may not get to review any video projects.
No.
I also have my other 2-minute action to send that email that I told you about earlier.
Yeah.
And that one is really if I'm going to be completely honest, the real deal with that is if I don't send it during this live stream, I won't send it till I'm getting coached on Monday. And then I'll use up my whole coaching session. That's the real reason. Is I just straight up need more hardcore accountability for it. And that's just me leveling as an ADDer.
Yep. That's a mood. Like the same as me leveling as an ADDer going, I would be so overwhelmed. And I don't get as overwhelmed as some.
Yeah.
Like I don't obviously I don't not get overwhelmed, but yeah, I don't not as much as some. And this was just like, whoa. I should take a picture is what I should have done. I should take a picture and like send it to you and be like, yo, this is what
I just wish in the moment I'd chosen, I could remember why I had a separate calendar for the guild, and it was for the volume.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know.
Okay, I have another confession that Colleen knows, which is I've been surviving on the free tier of Zapier.
Yep.
Yeah.
But not anymore. How is that in a confession? It's just, whatever. Using free things. I don't think anybody does
I
that.
mean,
No problem.
honestly, I would have started paying for it earlier if their bottom tier wasn't so expensive.
Right. It's like free and then up $1 billion.
I mean, it is $20 a month, but that adds up a lot. And my usage of it is not $20 a month worth. It's one of the reasons that I had an easier time signing up for some stuff on Make, even though it is not. It's opening learning curve is steep.
I know.
But
I remember that. That was the thing.
This is for other people. Yeah, like as an automation tool, its learning curve is steep, but they charge you for like
each one
for the instances that you use.
Ah.
So you can tell it, hey, don't be constantly checking this one thing. Just check it this often. And then, I also am still on the free tier of that, but it would feel more comfortable for me to be on the advanced tier. Like to be in a paying tier because I would feel more in control.
Yeah.
Okay, I am partway done changing this. And unfortunately, when I get back from the break, I'm going to have to fix my Zapier.
Yay. Oh.
Do.
By the way, now that I know that you can hear me babbling on, and I continue to babble on now on the stream when you're off doing a break, I'm just picturing you standing in the kitchen talking to your mom and suddenly burst out laughing, and she's like, "What?" And you're like, "Sorry, something Colleen said."
I would not be surprised if something like that in fact had happened before.
Yeah, not every time. I'm not hilarious 24/7. That would just be exhausting.
Actually. Okay, so I just made meetings for the next year.
Okay.
I'm sure you can immediately see why there are some times I may not actually make those meetings.
Yeah.
But I don't know for sure which ones those are. So do I just leave them on here and change it when we get closer?
Yes. Unless there's some compelling reason why not to. I think that'd be the best one. I would say also, do you want me to consult my crystal ball? I could do that.
I mean, you could.
I'm lying. I don't have a crystal ball.
What? Why would you get my hopes up like that?
Because I'm a terrible person, obviously. Like, have you been paying attention?
I mean, I forgot.
Yeah. It's easy to remember.
Evil factor. And I'm really sorry, Ozak, if you're doing messages, but I can't swap back and forth while I am manually changing the event space of every single one of these.
And I am so close to being done this 2-minute action, which is not doing it.
Well, I had like maybe 4 or 5 2-minute actions, and we are way past 10 minutes. Because I didn't account for all the things I might screw up.
Indeed. But I mean, honestly, that is a great way to paralyze yourself. If you go, let me figure out all the ways I might screw this up.
Oh, yeah. That's a great way to never start a thing.
Yeah. Really good. If you're looking to never start something, A+. Do recommend. I
think I've mentioned on here before that my dad is this rare brand of ADDer that has no overthinking. And yeah. And he will just start things. And I think it's because he knows if he tries to think about it too hard, he'll just never start.
Yep.
And I've also never seen an ADDer like start things as quickly and seemingly effortlessly as he does. Yeah. So also his natural tendency, or his tendency, I don't know if he like made himself do it cultivated it. That's a good word. Or not, but is when in doubt, throw things away.
Mm-hmm.
And he lives it. I mean, to a point where like he makes his stuff not function very well because he'll delete text messages threads after he's read them. And then he's like, "Why won't it recommend your mom?" And I was like, "Because it thinks you've never texted mom before."
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's why. You got to understand how the algorithm works, my dude.
Yeah, I was like, you can't do that.
You got to give it data to work with. This is how it goes.
I think somewhere I have backed up like my early courtship with Eric, like when our text messages started changing from being purely friendly text messages, and that's all in text. So I'm like, I would be very upset if I lost those.
Yep. Yeah, we
As
had that
awkward and embarrassing as they are.
A really old computer of Jonathan's on the MSN conversations.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Now you sound like.
I know.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
People have got to know, though. People have got to know how truly ancient and out of touch I am.
And it seems like the link worked. Because I joined this. I didn't accept myself into the waiting room, but I did join this meeting that we're in.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Ow!
Ow!
How did my toe hurt that bad? Seriously. Like I sort of tweaked my toe sideways. I wouldn't even put weight on it. Bodies are weird.
They are weird.
Oh, it was so sad. I at least I felt sad. So my 3-year-old has been told that Grandpa is here to pick them up to go play at the dog park and then go back to his house to watch a movie, which is our Thursday evening routine. And they catch sight of all of these toys, most of which they haven't seen in months, piled in the diaper room. Uh-oh, fam.
What?
I missed a box. I thought I was done sorting into categories. There's one more box. I hate this. This always happens to me. It always happens to me. It's like, okay, I'm done. Now I'm going to move on to the next stage. After which, it's hard to go back. And
Ozak, you made some really good points. I'm sorry, Colleen.
Anyway, I think I can just deal, but I hate that. I hate that so much. It hurts. It hurts inside my. It's hurt inside my soul. It hurts.
Oh, Ozak did me. Oh, like this gets my soul. Some of us have been overtly or repeatedly punished or burned for acting without thinking so much that not overthinking just really isn't an option.
Yep.
I can feel that. I've still seen that it works better to not do it, but yes. That doesn't mean I have an easy time not doing it.
Yep.
Did I clear my notifications? I took care of the one thing and got 52 notifications that Kathy Jones has joined my thing. You know what? I've done it fine for now. What I am going to do as my next thing is I'm going to put in fix Zapier, add members to class.
So the 3-year-old sees the toys and is so distracted by the toys they haven't seen in months that they kind of got stalled on their way to go see Grandpa M. I was just like, oh God, I'm terrible. I'm the worst human ever. I'm such a bad parent. All that stuff. Enough of me.
That is not necessary. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go move because my body demands it.
Yeah, you need to go.
And I will
keep babbling at Ozak. Just a heads up, Ozak.
Perfect.
I can't see the chat, so your insightful comments will be not seen by me this time. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna. Oh right, I hit
Okay,
this
bye.
button.
Go.
Wait a minute.
Yep. Yeah. However, I will say that I love these boxes. I have boxes from the diaper subscription we had for like, I think my first was like a couple, 3 months old when we first got it. And then I just had it up until very recently. And the boxes that the diapers always came in are amazing. They're very sturdy. They're minimally inked. They're very eminently reusable. I could not bring myself to recycle even one of them because they're just so great. I just saved all of them. And I feel justified in so doing because wow, are they great. Now they're in a massive stack with all the toys. All sorted. We're not going to talk about that. We don't talk about that box. Oh, no, no. We don't talk about that box. But, and I pulled out a bunch of things from the toys, in theory, toys, that were not toys. They're just like rando stuff. And I found the life preserver life jacket that is just kicking around for whenever we get somebody on a boat again. And I threw away a bunch of stuff, which was like, that's just broken. No need to have that around. And wow, this room is a lot more functional. Hooray! I am so happy with myself. With a bunch of empty boxes as well. I'm just going to consolidate that a trifle. Never had trifle, but it seems good. It seems like trifle is the British version of butter tart, which is the Canadian version of pecan pie. And basically, humans the world over discovered brown sugar is really good when you cook it with butter. And we should definitely do that all the time. That's my theory. Consolidate the cardboard boxes. Make them do the thing. Consolidate the cardboard boxes. It sounds like a really, really, really boring kids show from the 80s. But cardboard boxes. Oh man, this room is so much more echoey now because there's not junk just sitting there. It's so wonderful. Ha ha! Now I have a stack of boxes. I have a stack of empty baskets, which are like our favorite thing. Next level up from boxes is a basket. I needed some clothes hampers, laundry baskets one time. And I was like, okay, I need one. This high, this wide. Okay. So go on Amazon, find the right dimension one. Awesome. That's a good price. I'll buy that. It arrives. It's 4. It was a good price for 1. And I'm like, there's 4 of these suckers. So that was a good day. That was a really good day. I'm going to quickly box up this thing, which is not in the box. Always put things in a box. It's my personal theory because then you can pile much easier than a bag. That is so funny. My mom has a habit of marrying people whose last name is actually a noun in English. That's as far as I'm going to go with that. What do you fit in this bag, in this box? gotta find out. I think the answer is going to be no. Well, okay, jury's out. But, ooh, hang on. Hey, I think we did it. I think we did it, you guys. Yes, we did it. All right, where's that final one? Final piece. This is the things that are, things that are clothing that I do want to upcycle. There was one in here, wasn't there? There's one in my office. Oh, I can't find it. It's not here. Ah! Nope, can't find it. Moving on. I think I put it in there anyway. Doesn't matter. Moving on. I want to get back to the actual review because I have been told that if I do not get actual review in, I will be mocked. That will be bad. She won't actually mock me, you guys. She's going to be like gently making fun of. All right. Label this correctly so we know what the heck's going on. That's one of my new it's sort of like a New Year's resolution, but I did not make it at the new year.
So it's just a normal resolution.
Yeah, a resolution. All boxes will actually be labeled with what is inside them.
That is a really good resolution, but we need to have a throwdown.
What? Why? How? In what manner? Explain.
You said boxes are the very best, and I disagree.
What? No, I said
drawers are the best.
Boxes.
Huh?
Drawers. I know. I just said baskets are better than boxes. That was what
okay, but way better than baskets or drawers.
In what context?
Storing things and
getting
to them again.
Storing anything?
Storing things you have an interest in accessing again.
See, okay. I can't categorically agree with you on that blanket because I currently have my like personal bathroom items in a basket, and I have the kids, so like toothbrush and deodorant and stuff, and that is the most functional system I have ever had for that stuff, and it would not be half as effective if it was in a drawer.
Okay, you can that's a good point, but the amount of baskets you can have and have them be useful is very limited.
I'll agree with that. Yep, but it's a category. I can't say drawers better than baskets every time. I can't say that.
I should have remembered I was having an argument with an autistic person.
Technically, I'm not. I don't have an official diagnosis. Technically.
Okay.
I said that just to be as autistic as humanly possible.
Good. I may or may not have had a meeting with somebody where a loved one had a evaluation that did not include autism, and other professionals in this person's life disagree. And I was like, yeah, it reminds me of the client I had where I read their thing and it didn't say anything about that.
Every single client I've ever had who has asked my opinion on this topic, my honest response was, I mean, why, yes, in fact, I concur.
I just think it's part of our slow cultural change of the meaning of a word. Some people do have a questionable diagnosis. That's true, Zach. And some of it's like, maybe, like, or as I often say, the thought had occurred to me that it was a possibility. But again, I am not allowed to diagnose anybody. So
Mhm.
technically, my opinion is irrelevant. Um,
Oh man, that is so. Oh, okay. I know that I did not use that time um for what we normally use this time for, but I cannot tell you how happy it made me. I cannot tell you how good a use of that time that was.
and I did something.
What?
The starter plan is $30 now.
Oh God.
So yeah. Um,
I'm so sorry, Brittany.
I don't remember what I was gonna say, but $30. Oh, my time was also not traditional, and I'm sad about it.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll be held until October 8th.
What? Oh.
So I have to pay $30 for this ADHD mistake. And remember to cancel. How many tasks did I even have? Oh, also, I need to go delete 52 tasks from OmniFocus.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I have 125 tasks, and it only went 3 over. So I would have
Yeah.
been fine.
Oh, no.
Mm. Oh.
I hope
Current
Ozak
plan.
enjoyed my singing. What now?
My current plan is no longer available that gives me 125. So when I drop back down, it will be
No.
100 instead of 125.
This just keeps getting worse. This is not okay. This is not okay.
It's
I'm
$20
not okay with
if
it.
you're on the yearly plan, but I don't want to pay for a year. So yeah, now I'm going to have to go back and hope that I can still do it.
Mm. Mm. Oh. Oh. Mm. Mm. What? What just happened?
I have no idea
What
what just
just
happened.
happened?
What? With
I
what?
clicked on a project in Todoist and it has this weird screen that says add file as task / import from template. What does that mean? I just want
Are
to
they new
see my.
features that it's trying to tell you about?
It doesn't have an exit button. And no matter where I click, it seems to be.
Nice app history. Okay. 22, 6.
This is bizarre.
3, 5. 3, 4, 5. Okay. It looks like my normal amount is well within 100. So it will probably be fine.
Okay.
I'm also just really miffed that I'm losing my weekly review time.
I know.
Um, okay. That really sucks. Can I just say I want a do-over for those?
I mean, you texted me this morning. Can I get a pass on today? So.
I did say that.
Uh-huh. You saw this coming.
I can switch to one below. Bite me.
Mm.
No, I have already said pay monthly. Stop it.
Is he trying to upsell you?
Trying to change me to yearly because you know it's cheaper.
Mm-hmm. Upsell.
I don't want to be thanked for upgrading. I want to yell at you for making me do it.
Mm.
replay these. What? Select shown, play them, replay them. Oh, my mom just texted me 2 minutes ago. By the way, we're leaving to go to Portland. Love you.
Oh.
And remember I said if I don't do this right away, an important one will be held that we really like that I'll need to take action on, and it'll screw up my whole system if I don't have this go through. We got a new journeyman while I was doing this, and I just had to rerun it.
Oh. Yay!
It's the person who I said
yes. Mm-hmm.
So yay, new guild journeyman.
Always exciting.
Hey, Ozak's off the phone. Go you.
Yay!
Yeah, I thought my parents were leaving tomorrow, not this second.
Yes.
Oh, journeyman is our top tier of guild members, so it's the people who come to the group coaching.
Yes.
So yeah, no, it's not pre-naming. It's just a different tier or pre-membership. Okay, now I get to delete all these tasks for Kathy Jones. What I don't see is the task that I actually needed here from the new journeyman. Okay, here we are. And now I have some shortcuts I need to run. And in fact, both have tasks we got to do. Okay. And thank you, Ozak. Aw, got to do the next phone call's about scheduling. That's great. Oh, don't worry about it. Keeping track of our stuff. It's weird. Oh my gosh. This is like my entire day now, isn't it?
Why are you not?
Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Hopefully I fix this whole thing.
Yep.
I have too many tabs open.
Oh, suddenly just itchy eyes.
Okay. Let's try you. You go away. Add new appointment.
We don't talk about Bruno. No, we don't talk about Bruno. Lin-Manuel Miranda. Seriously.
Wait.
So good.
Okay. Yay! New journeyman.
Something good happened?
Just there's a new journeyman.
Oh.
And Colleen just suddenly disappears.
Hi. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I was just like, whoa, what happened to Colleen?
I played music and I tried to turn the music back on by clicking the stem of the AirPod and close the call.
Yep. Yep. Love how I'm not done with my 2-minute action.
What was that?
I love how I'm not done with my first 2-minute action.
I know.
Time zone. I can't with all of the windows open.
Mm.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Okay. I didn't actually think I would get here, but now it is time to review some projects, which means I need different music.
Which means what?
Which means I need different music. I need instrumental music.
And I need to go take a stretch break because I'm overdue.
You do. Actually, you know what? I'm trying not to sing too much. Partially just because I don't want to distract you, but partially because we could get muted if I sing too much.
It's possible.
Allowed a few bars, like 8 bars, I think.
I do not know the official number.
Something like that. But I mean, I'll stop long before it. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Excuse me. Hey kids, shaking loose together. Let's fall into something that's been known to change the weather. Oh, my man.
All right, I'm gonna go
He's my
take
gay dad.
this break and come back and do the same damn thing.
Go take a break. Bye. That poor girl. Seriously, it's not okay. Not okay, dudes. Wonderful. Oh, Benny, she's a renegade. Got electric boots. A mohair suit. Okay, review projects. Let's review projects. Let's do that. Let's review some projects. Okay, that one I know it has. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yep, that one's all good. Ooh, you guys. The peacock pants pattern project. That's a lot of P's. Find an iron paper. I did that. Cut out a mock-up. I did that. I made the pattern. I did. So what's the next step? I need to serger. Oh, no, you know what? First, with this fabric, I definitely need black. Change serger thread to black. Serger pieces of mock-up. I also need to replace elastic waist in original pants. I think that's it for now. Oh, so exciting. You guys have no idea how exciting that is for me. Seriously. You don't even know. Oh, that means I can start that. Started, this is a new thing that I'm doing. August 10th, 2003. I'm adding notes to my projects when I started them so that I'm like, whoa, baby. That is old. Oh man. There's a project that all of it is just weaving in the ends of a baby blanket that I, seriously. No, I read it in a magazine. Oh, in case anybody wondered who my gay dad is, that's Elton John. Oh yeah. Don't know what that means. I'm not even sure what that means, but that's how I feel inside. Okay, darning socks. Yep, finish the current patch. That's what I'm gonna do. Yes, it's August and I'm darting wool socks because October is coming, y'all. It's coming. It's gonna be here before you know it. And then all of a sudden, I'll need wool socks again. Yep, and the striped blanket. Yeah, I just need to weave in those ends. It's gonna take 19 years of weaving in, and I hate it so much. So much, you guys. Okay, what is this? 10 tremendous tunics. Okay. Oh yeah, I had this notion. Okay. This project on hold until I fully plan kids' wardrobes. Okay. Just briefly on hold, and then those on hold until, okay, yep, that's okay. Now I'm actually making a dent in this, you guys, because like I can't remember when it was that I started this unfinished objects list, but I'm making some headway. I'm making some serious headway. One project, I just was like, I haven't started that, so I'm just gonna put the fabric away, and I might do it another time, or I might not. That's fine. So all of these now are actually unfinished objects. Technically the peacock's pants thing wasn't started, but I just really needed that to be done. I really needed that pattern to exist, partially because it was holding up a different pattern. So it kind of was. My justifications aside. Oh, love that song. Yes, love it. Okay, so yes, so I was everything and nothing all at once. Toy rotation. Let's look at that because we just made a dent in that. Ladles and jelly spoons. So most of this is the recurring items. I think I'm going to remove the times because those I don't think are helping. Light up every second of the day. Light and shine like a beacon of the bay. And I can't explain, but it's something about the way you look tonight takes my breath away. Man. All right, so that's all of those. Schedule time for sorting toys. I don't have to because it's done. Asterisk. Ugh, hate that. Sort and store toys together. I've done that. Put musical instruments in a box on top of the bedroom dresser. I'm very, 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 very tempted to do that one right now, but I'm not gonna. Now, is that part of the toy rotation? No, it's not. So I am going to say I'm going to remove this label from those. That would be nice to do. It's not integral to the whole situation, to the actual toy rotation, because it's like, so my definition of this project is implement a toy rotation. So I don't need to do that to put the musical instruments out to do the toy rotation itself. That was just happens okay. So now all of these are toy rotation, but they're all on like recurring items. They're not single. So have I? Yes, I have. So now this tag is going to be migrated, going to be changed to be no longer a project. It's going to be I don't know what to call these, but it's no longer a project. It is it's a different kind of thing that I have a tag for, which is like, well, the examples that I have here are like our walk habit and our swimming habit and stuff. So that if we're not going on a walk that day, I can easily find all the tasks associated with that and just defer them to a different day. So I don't keep seeing them in my today view when they're irrelevant, like if they're not going on a walk. So if whatever, for whatever reason, I can't do the toy rotation this week, I can go and find all of the tasks associated with the toy rotation in one place and defer them easily. I don't know what kind of tag that is, but I have a category of tags for that, which is very useful for me and would be way too nitty-gritty for some people. And all of that can be true. Okay, so now at this point, I can retire. I can finish that. That project is done, you guys. You know how exciting that is? It's very exciting. Toy rotation finished August 10th, 2003. But don't be fooled, anyone, because it's not. This is just the most recent version of it, because I've been trying to get a toy rotation happening for this house for 2 years, more than that. So that is exciting, and I thought that I had it before, and I may not have it now. Who knows? But for now, it's a relatively functional situation. Okay, so I just feel an ugh in my chest, Brittany. I'm having an ugh of this one project here because I really need it to be done, and I'm really not doing it. And I know what that sounds like usually. I can have this whole conversation with Brittany when she's not even here. I know what she's going to say, and I agree with her, because like the ugh, it's like, that's really important, but you're not doing it. But it's really important, but you're not doing it. Here's the thing. Yeah, okay. It is the setting up a system for the skills that I want to teach the kids, so that I am actively aware of only one or two at a time. So I'm not feeling overwhelmed, but I'm still feeling like I'm consistently working on whatever skill we're talking about. The problem is that it's like such a massive, you remember the weekly review when I was like, I try to sit down and make a comprehensive list of all the skills I want to teach my children until I die. And that's what I'm dealing with. I have a lot of material that I want to arrange in like a timeline of like ages for both kids. That's overwhelming. It's the kind of task that I love to do when I have the spoons for it. I just have the spoons for it lately. But I really do like to have one or two projects on the go that I can work exclusively from my phone, so that if I have a spare minute and I don't have my inbox to process, that I can pick up something I know is going to be useful to me. So for now, that project remains, even though I feel overwhelmed when I think about it. I think it's mostly because I haven't figured out an easy way to organize the information, because I kind of need lists that I can easily swap and drag and drop, like change the order, but not just a simple like one item, which Google Keep does well, but it does just, it's not enough indents. You can only do 2. So for
like
now,
reminders.
I'm keeping that there. Yes. I think what I really need is a Google document, but that's really annoying to use for my phone.
Really annoying.
Yeah. So that's the current situation. I'm leaving that for now.
Okay. If there's a way you can have it be like the next one and everything else, then you still wouldn't see them.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep everything else in a document and then only have the current one in Todoist. That is what I want to do, but I want to organize it into a timeline so that I can easily see the rest in some kind of organic.
But on your phone?
Yeah.
That's going to be hard.
Yeah. Yeah. For now, it'll stay, but I also need to discover what are the tasks. I think right now I have it in Google Keep. So I think I'm going to transfer that to the document now. Yeah.
And yes, I was listening to you while doing my stretches and occasionally eating hummus. And I have never had hummus hit the spot quite so much as it was today.
Nice.
Tell you what.
Oh.
Yes. Let's just double check that. Oh, dang it. And I don't actually know if Ozok is back from making their most recent call. Okay, but I know you're on Eastern time. So I was going to use my booking system for my committee meetings so that people would have reminders for them. That go out automatically. So I'd ask everybody for their phone number and email, and I did at least have everyone's email. And oh, she dropped out. Okay, oops. Oh, good. I just deleted more than one person, and it's not letting me undo. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so I was gonna do that and have it set up, and then it wants me to schedule, and it's like, what is their time zone? I was like, I don't know. So I was like, I won't hear from them in time. So I just said, I'm gonna schedule just next week's. So it means I'm removing all of the other ones. Except for next week's. And then I get to do this all again before a month is up. But at least most of the information will be in here. And I guess I'll have the correct calendar. I'm looking at you, Zapier.
Zapier should be real afraid right now.
You don't want to tempt my wrath.
No.
My wrath is serious.
It is. Okay, so that is set up. We have our next action on that. Okay. Oh, God. That just does not seem relevant. Like, I started this project. Oh. I started this project July 30th. And I can't tell you how much nope I feel about that idea now.
I am so sorry. Oh, shoot. So many awkward things. Let's see if my notifications match my list.
All right, we are moving that back to the project pipeline.
Aw.
But I am going to go in and move it to the top.
Yay.
Ah.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm caught up to where I was at the beginning of the thing.
Oh.
This is going to be a 2-minute inbox. It's a, is there anything I've horribly abandoned? Nothing else. Zapier, you hit your limit.
Mm.
Hmm.
You and me, I can honestly say that things can only get better. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it. Exactly a month because I started it July 10th. Oh my God, Brittany. I'm so sad. It's that thing where apparently they're going to renovate the bathroom and we don't know when. And every time I think about it, I just have this hard knot in my chest.
That thing. You still don't have a date on that? Wasn't
No.
it supposed to be sometime before now?
I thought it was, but we weren't given even a timeline. Like Lena was like, "Is there a time coming up that will be bad for you?" And we're like, "No, not really." So, whatever.
Whatever.
I just
Oh, geez.
they're
I'm so
being
sorry.
fine. Like there's nothing they can do. They're not being like horrible, but it's just like I wish that there was anything concrete. And I feel like texting him and being like, "No," is there's no point because if he knew, he would tell us. I know that.
Yeah. I don't disagree with you. I just want you to be unread. Okay. I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm over it. I don't even know what I'd empty my head with, but I'm going to look at this upcoming week. Damn it. I've got the house thing I can't plan around, but that's somehow less disruptive because you move and then you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Like, regardless of how long it takes you, eventually you're done.
Mm-hmm.
I like how I barely got to talk to my parents at all. Like, they got home today from their previous trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also kind of worried that doing this in the winter would suck more. Maybe I'm crazy.
Oh, no, I think it would suck more. I mean, depending on what your plans are to go places.
We don't have any. We're waiting to be told what that looks like.
I mean, like, when, like who you plan on staying with depending on, anyway.
Well, yeah, the first thing we're going to do is check to see if there's any last minute like availability for the in-laws timeshare.
Mm-hmm.
And then if there isn't any, then we'll be sort of figuring out what else to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Party time. I'm so sorry. I know that just feels like a bigger uncertainty, even though it's less permanent.
Yeah.
Because, like, I have actions I can take that will be helpful no matter what, right? Like, fixing up our current place to get rid of it is helpful no matter what we're doing.
Or when.
Right. And so that's not a bad idea. Like, picking up some things around here and getting them more organized so I can figure out what I can, because there is no storage at this house except for this giant garage with zero insulation that feels like 100 degrees when it's only like in the high 70s outside.
Yikes.
Yeah. So either we insulate the garage or yeah, don't really want to store a lot out there. And the closets are all tiny. And I was like, yeah, maybe 2 of them would fit all of our Star Wars costumes.
Priorities.
We can't share a closet. And Eric doesn't have that many clothes.
He does not strike me as a clothes horse kind of a guy.
Doesn't have that many shoes.
2, preferably. At least 2.
He does. He has like his hike out in the woods shoes and his normal shoes and some water socks.
I was making a joke about like 2 feet.
I know, but
okay.
You were also very close to the number of pairs.
It was very funny.
It was very funny.
You should have laughed.
I'm sorry. I'm still mourning my review.
I know. Okay. So the name of my firstborn child is River. Okay. So the project for getting them into their own independent sleeping is called, are you ready for this? Riverbed.
Oh, that is good. But remember, there's that song that Eric sings all the time that's like, we're going to move the river. Yeah.
Yep.
Riverbed is good, but also
it's getting harder and harder and harder to move the river because, wow, that child is.
Why do you produce frost giants?
No reason. Shifty eyes. Legit though, it was apparently a thing, trademark, to claim to be descended of Thor or Loki back in the day, in the 10th century. Which I buy. Loki, not known for his monogamous or faithful tendencies.
Did Loki have somebody to be faithful to?
Yep. Not in the Marvel
Okay.
ones, but in the myths, yes, indeed.
Yeah, I never hear about those. I only heard about all of the other things.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember. Sigyn. But his most famous children are not with her.
Ah. That actually sounds kind of familiar. I can't like re-say it for you or anything, but
Mm-hmm. Oh! Actually, he's had more than one wife.
Huh?
Loki has had more than one wife. His other wife was Angerboon.
Okay.
Both of these characters are introduced in the sagas as just like married to Loki, which, But if we were going to discuss the patriarchy, we would be here all night. So let's not do that.
True. Did Ozark ever come back from that call? Not as far as I know.
Ozark has been absorbed by the universe.
The phone trees.
Oh no!
I have such a long day on Monday.
Oh dear.
And remember, I take out a lunch break and I have 30 minutes between meetings to collect myself, and I still have 6.
Holy stink, woman. What is wrong with
From
you?
7 a.m. to 5 p.m.
What is wrong with you?
Well, that's just the available time I had. I mean, one of the meetings is for me and one of the meetings is us. But
Okay.
So only 4 am I paid for directly.
I need to plan this project because reestablish habit is not a next action.
That's not as concrete as we like to see.
Okay. Grab some eggs from the room.
So I have this one calendar app that I use on my computer. And it does something I think I really like. It took me a minute to get used to it, but when you have a normal event that is busy, like it blocks off your calendar as busy, which matters a lot for my booking system. It has a solid line down the side. That's whatever the color of the appointment. But if it is a appointment not marked busy, like I would really like to go to this thing if it comes up and I can do it, but I'm not willing to sacrifice a client meeting to do it. It is dotted instead of solid.
Okay.
Yeah. And I've decided I like this.
That's good. Okay.
Where is... Oh. Oh. My Saturdays have become very full. You know how like that happens where they come and they go? Like, oh, right now Saturday's really full. And then it's like, yeah, I don't have much. Yeah, it's really full.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I usually have 2 to 3 coaching sessions in addition to our meeting.
Mm-hmm.
But this next week, I have a whole bunch of slots taken up by doctor appointments. It's just like, okay, I know I technically don't pay for these directly because of insurance, but I am paying for them. Oh, I'm supposed to be breaking. Are you going to be here long enough for me to go and come back?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I don't really know if I'll have the brain to review a lot of projects, but we'll try. Review video projects. I was really proud that I deleted one that was big because it said iOS 16 videos, and I was like, I looked through it real quick to make sure I wasn't missing something, but I was like, what can I possibly have to say about iOS 16 left a month before 17 comes out? So it made it a lot easier. Anyway, okay, I gotta go break. I see you in a minute.
Well, I was planning on sticking around, but my body is informing me that it is time for a bio break. So I'm going to go do that. Sorry, it was / people. I gotta be right back. I'm back. Ah, guess that's what they call it, the blues. All right, I think that's everything. Okay, which project do I need to look at? Evening routine upper after diaper. Okay. Thank you. Time on my hands. Okay, that seems reasonable. Um, around the room. From the day that I was born, I waved the flag. Okay. Range boxes to see how much can store. Still moving. Yes. Okay. All right, I think that's good. That one. Shine a light, shine a light. There will be freedom. People choose the sailing. Need a good old thing like home. Right between the eyes. This feeling of being freedom. Shine, I love you. Shine a light.
And no idea how much time had passed. I'm afeared this didn't quite work right.
Shine a light. Okay, I think I'm running out of review power.
I'm getting there.
Yep, I'm out. Yeah, I'm just everything I try and make my brain do, it's like, oh, you can decide that later. Well, okay. Technically, this is now the time to decide.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I don't really know until I test it if I ever had review power today because I mean, I guess I did do that one project this morning during one of my brief wakeful moments of trying to get work done.
One of my brief wakeful moments. Great good gods, woman.
Yeah. Welcome to my day.
Yup.
I wonder if my husband's gotten back from dinner with his mom. Yeah, this might be, might be the last one for me. Oh, Hozak got off the phone again.
Nice. Ozok is killing it.
The cost of attention is effort and patience and social capital.
Not wrong.
It irritates me when people seem to think the only kind of cost is literally having to pay money for something. Very true. Very true.
Yep.
I am running the shortcut to welcome our new journeyman.
Yay!
Which we haven't done for a long time, so.
We're gonna find out how dusty it is.
Yeah.
Oh man. That project feels so not. And I wish I had even the smallest spoon to even think about trying to spruce it, but it's my get rid of baby stuff project. And there's like some stuff that I was given by somebody who might want it back, and there's a box of stuff that she did say she wants back, but I want her to go over the stuff. And then my one cousin is like due to have a baby in the middle of August, which is, now. And I was told that she'd get in contact with me like 2 months ago, and that didn't happen. And there's somebody else who might need some stuff, but it's kind of like second hand knowledge, and I don't have a direct contact with that person. And it's all sorted, and I don't want to store it.
It's all sorted already.
Yep, which is good. It's compactly stored and labeled as to what it is. So that's very useful for giving away stuff.
Okay, I need to change something.
What's up?
Currently, there is no thing in the welcome email with the guild Discord link on it.
Oh dear, that's not useful.
This thing that I thought I would do really quickly on my break, I should know better by now today. Has already needed
today's not the day
fixes.
for that. Day's not the day. That. Okay. And the problem is that until such time as I figure out what the ever-loving heck to do with all of these baby clothes, I'm just going to live in my office in piles, in boxes, but still.
That's my look of horror.
The project is called Giveaway Mountain, and it feels like a mountain. My folks, my pals.
Well, I wouldn't worry about the person who's about to give birth, because you are probably not going to hear from them.
Oh, great, good gods, no.
Yeah,
it's not happening. Yup. Don't worry, your box is already made up. It's all ready for you.
Aw, thank you.
Except for one thing.
Except one thing?
Yeah.
What's that?
Technically, it's the shirt that you admired on me. You said you really like horizontal stripes.
Aww.
So that one, I just need to make sure that I wash it before I give it to you.
I realized that asking which one was really awkward as soon as I'd said it, but the words had already come out.
So. That's fine. I just was like, do I say? And then I thought, well, she gave you the opening, so surely it means yes. So I'm going to do that at some point, and it will all be good. Okay, yeah, I'm done. I'm just gonna quickly write my description.
Mm-hmm. If I recall correctly, this person's unlikely.
Unlikely to be on the Discord much or at all?
Unlikely to be on it as much was my recollection, but I could be mixing it up with another conversation. Because I do that, and it would have been like a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
Meeting hall.
So, you know that thing where the best way to get some people with ADHD to do a thing is to tell them that it's probably not going to happen?
Oh, yeah.
It's not even like, you can't do that. They're like, I don't know, it doesn't seem very likely. Like that whole like doubting is like,
I'll show you.
exactly. So my brain has that hardcore for the second child just doesn't get whatever. Now, I'm not delusional. I know that the experience of non-firstborn children is much different than the firstborn. I am aware of that, and I'm not trying to fight that entirely. But I really, really, really have a desire to make it so it's not such a steep, especially in terms of like recordings, like video and photos. I really wanted to make sure that it was 80% of the photos and videos and whatever that River got that we also have for Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that I have mostly succeeded about that. I think I'm hovering around the 70 to 80% mark, and like writing down like, okay, on this time, like the baby said this word or did this walking or this crawling, whatever. So I'm pretty darn proud of that. I'm a big fan of, even if I don't feel like I have effort, putting in effort when I know it's like now or never. It's like, if I don't do this now, it's not happening, right? Like recording when the baby said X word for the first time, right? So
for the record, my brother, who is the youngest, has the most of certain things. Like, he's the only one with video footage of him as a newborn, because we didn't have a video camera before that.
I was gonna say there's other reasons for that as well.
But also, like, Mom just loved him a lot. There's a whole videotape called Logan.
Wow.
Yeah. He doesn't do very much because he's a baby.
Yeah, but, no, he did a lot more interesting things when he kind of grew up and started running around. By the way, we're still like such a mood with that story that you told of the video where they're trying to get Bianca to say a word or something, and you start talking, and your dad's like, "Yes, Brittany, we know you can talk."
Have you been feeling that way? Yes, River.
Yes, yes, River, we know you can talk.
And I remember you were a little bit horrified of that at first, that I could talk about it and it didn't cause me terrible RSD.
Yep.
It's mostly because most of the time my dad was really sweet and chill.
Yeah.
And also, he didn't sound mad. He just sounded like, we're trying to do this other thing.
Yeah, just hang on, just 1 second.
It's interesting how your perspective is like, oh, now that I've had to deal with the older child who will not shut up.
Oh, 110%. Oh, yeah. The perspective shifts quite a lot. It's like, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
so, we're going to have to update our agenda from Saturday.
I do not speak your language. I do not. Nope. Not. I don't. What is it you're saying? I don't. You're saying that's just not you. Hello. I don't. Who are you? I don't know you, Brittany. No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a huge fan of this fabric. See, I'm not into it. It's just not
Okay. If you're not into it, why are
fine.
you using it?
Because then I don't seize up with perfectionism and horror.
I'm
Right?
texting you stuff.
You can go ahead and text me stuff all you want. I'm going to ignore it.
By the
I'll delete
way,
your number. What?
this whole review, I haven't gotten a single text notification, and I've gotten many texts. I haven't gotten notifications at all. I'm not on a focus mode.
Oh my God, child. That's not good.
I know.
Why are you? Yes, no, that's the reason. I'm using it because I'm not hugely into it, so that I don't use pretty fabric that I'm like, oh no, I
Oh,
really
right,
did
because
it.
you're
That's
doing
why.
that sort of test thing.
Yes. Test run.
I know that you're not into it.
Yeah, I got it from Value Village. And I like how it feels. So I will enjoy wearing the pants in terms of the sensory input, but just not the visual. And that's fine. That's how it needs to be. So yeah. Thanks everybody. It's been a slice. I'm gonna go downstairs and ask my spouse which of the two options that the new client wants is the least objectionable to him for
Timing.
Yeah. Because the two ideal ones were, I can make that work, but I would prefer this, which is the less ideal for me, which one is fine. I wouldn't have offered anything that I was not comfortable doing. Yes?
I
What?
have a task. My shortcut ended abruptly because the next action was adding things to your Trello, and your Trello, or not Trello, your Todoist, and your Todoist is no longer on this phone.
Oh.
So yeah, that's a thing that we'll have to get to your.
Well, I can add that real quick manually, but yes. Onboard new journeyman.
There were specific
Hooray!
tasks. Anyway, I just sent you a screenshot.
Okay.
Sorry, I have Colleen here right now. I can't not say the thing that's broken. Oh, and then it also cut off before I could do the adding to Google Calendar. Cool. Yeah, there's some more things I got to fix in this.
Okay, great.
Mostly, this has been troubleshooting night. Thank you. Welcome to troubleshooting evening with Brittany and Colleen. Reviews optional.
Yeah. Well, good luck.
I didn't do the email either. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. That email's not going to happen tonight. So, what I'm going to have to do is schedule co-working for tomorrow. And I won't want to do it. But you know what? I never want to send emails like that. So Okay, I write down the other things that need to be fixed. And part of the reason that this hasn't come up a terrible lot is because we have the other tiers for the guild now, and people just join. This is natural to do. People just join lower or middle tiers when they're available. Like there's a higher one, it doesn't have as many people go to it as quickly. So, um, which is, I mean, still too bad when you have a thing that you like and want to grow, but it's also just natural human nature. Um, fortunately, we have really loyal long-term members. So it's not like a thing that can't happen, but it's just we don't get new people there all the time, unlike with our lower tiers, and Memberful handles those for the most part. But Memberful wants 5% regardless. And so our ones that include coaching sessions, no, you can't have 5% of that. That's just no. So we do a little bit more manual work for just a handful of people to keep our 5%. But then the ones that are cheaper, are automated fully. Oh, gonna eat breakfast and then run errands. Might lurk. Well, you're welcome to lurk, Ozak. I'm gonna see how fast I can get this wrapped up. Oops. Oh, but you think I'm the wrong person. Do I need to save anything? No, I don't. Okay, cool. Show me what's changed. I also would have processed my inbox. It'd be a whole thing. Oh, there's a second one. Right. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm running out of steam shortly too. I need guild. Oh. Why? Oh, you're not. Okay, I had to fix the tasks that I had also created. It's just because I tried to do something productive on my break. I mean, like, that's terrible. I tried to do something productive on my break and now. Yeah, I'm looking at my video projects. I'm like, I don't have the bandwidth to go through these in detail. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So I think I'm going to wrap up because I don't think I can do those. So yeah, I like how I said, yay, drinking water. I like how I said I was going to mock Colleen if they didn't do any real review, and then I barely did. So, yeah. About the other task, is that something I can kind of face? It would sort of just be cleaner if I left these here, so I think I'm just gonna do that. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm a little sad about the review thing, but I don't know what you do. You know? Oh, but thank you so much for joining. I hope that you got some good stuff done too. I did get things done that were important to do that would have been on my mind, thinking, oh, that's such a quick task, and I keep not doing it. So I'll just do it for the weekly review, and that'll be great. and it'll fit under the notifications because there was a notification for it. But it had all these steps and then it broke. And that happens sometimes. And so I probably need to be a little bit more diligent about my 2-minute actions. It was important and did need to be done, but yeah. And then I had another one that was a 2-minute action, and I knew that was in quotes, and I didn't even have time for it. So that's my kind of day. A reminder that we have one more weekly review on Thursday. That's next week. And then the following week, we will be moved to our new time on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. Hoping people will still be able to join. I know it's early, but the hope is that I won't be too tired. Colleen also. That we will not be too tired as I sit here yawning. To focus on these deep tasks that need deep thinking on. All right. Well, I can't wait to see you next time. And until then, bye.